During Tuesday's sitting of the House of Representatives, a bill was tabled to authorize the government to reserve $57 billion from the National Housing Trust NHT over the next 5 years. But Executive Director of the Caribbean Policy Research Institute Capri, Dr. Damian King, has made a proposal regarding the means by which the government extracts funds from the NHT. He says the government could consider lowering the monthly payment of contributors and merge it with the income tax that's collected so that it has direct access. Dr. King says that if the government considers the proposal, it would be more effective when compared to the current method, which speaks to a broader issue of the need to improve economic performance.
They have decided not to do that. What they do is they get the money anyway by way of these $11.4 billion transfers every single year for 7 years now and 5 years more. So the money ends up with the government but has to go through the National Housing Trust. What is the reason for this circuitous way for the government to get money from from workers? There's no good explanation for it other than the NHT is a sacred cow. It's a politically sacred cow, and it seems that no administration is willing to do anything that looks like reducing its power and influence and resources. Because clearly, if the government is going to end up with the money, it's better for it to tax people directly than to have the NHT tax them and then get it from NHT.
His comments come during a discussion Tuesday evening on the Beyond the Headlines program on Radio Jamaica. In addition, Dr. King says in principle, there is no major issue with the government gaining access to the NHT funds for emergency situations such as the COVID-19 pandemic.
Because any earmarked funding is bad budgeting. All the funds that the government forces people to give up should go into a general coffer so that the government can go through the process of weighing off possible expenditures on equal terms and applying it where it has the greatest need. In which case, in the middle of a pandemic, the greatest need is not going to be building houses. The greatest need is going to be supporting the economy during the pandemic. This is why earmarked funding is a bad idea.
Javon Keys, Frontline News.